Why couples over 60 are turning to wine for connection, and it's working. Senior health. Have you ever felt like you're lying next to your partner, but still feel miles apart? After 60, what many people lose isn't just health. It's the feeling of being loved, being touched, being truly connected. But here's the beautiful truth. You don't need pills, procedures, or uncomfortable conversations. Sometimes all it takes is the right glass of wine, used the right way, to bring it all back. The warmth, the closeness, the look in each other's eyes that says, we're still here. Stay with us until the end of this video, because you'll discover 4 specific wines that can boost circulation and reignite connection in ways you never expected. Just one small ritual could open the door to a whole new chapter of intimacy, vitality, and joy. Number 1, the body after 60. It's not just aging, it's reduced circulation. After the age of 60, most people assume that a decline in energy, touch, and intimacy is simply a natural part of aging. But in truth, much of what we associate with getting old has less to do with age itself and more to do with something often overlooked: reduced blood circulation. As we grow older, our blood vessels gradually narrow, stiffen, and lose the elasticity that once allowed blood to flow smoothly and freely. This silent process begins affecting our daily lives long before we even realize it. Cold hands and feet, slower physical response, mental fog, low energy, and emotional distance are not just random aging symptoms. They are signals that your circulation isn't what it used to be. What makes this especially critical is how circulation connects to physical intimacy. For many men and women, the loss of closeness with a partner isn't about lost desire. It's that the body physically struggles to respond. When blood can't reach the areas responsible for arousal and sensitivity, those once vivid sensations fade. This can lead to frustration, confusion, and even shame. But the problem isn't in your mind, it's in your bloodstream. Reduced blood flow also affects hormone transport, oxygen delivery, skin sensitivity, and muscle responsiveness. Over time, this limits not just how you feel physically, but how present you feel emotionally. Many people describe it as shutting down or feeling disconnected from their body. They aren't wrong. The body, when undercirculated, becomes sluggish, both physically and emotionally. The good news? Circulation can be supported and improved, even after 60. With the right foods, lifestyle adjustments, and surprisingly, the right type of wine, blood vessels can regain some of their flexibility and function. This isn't about reversing time or chasing youth. It's about giving your body the support it needs to feel alive, alert, and connected again. In short, what many think of as the inevitable loss of intimacy or energy is actually a circulation issue in disguise. And by recognizing that, you shift from helpless aging to empowered living. Supporting your blood flow doesn't just help your heart, it revives your warmth, your responsiveness, and your connection to both your body and your partner. Number 2, Pinot Noir. Open the flow, open the heart. Among all wines, Pinot Noir stands out as one of the most powerful natural allies for circulation and emotional connection, especially for people over 60. It's not about the alcohol, it's about what's hidden inside the grape skins. Resveratrol, a compound proven to support the flexibility and dilation of blood vessels. As we age, our arteries tend to stiffen, making it harder for blood to flow freely throughout the body. This reduction in blood flow affects everything, from energy levels and cognitive sharpness to touch sensitivity and physical intimacy. And this is where Pinot Noir plays a quiet but transformative role. By supporting nitric oxide production, Pinot Noir helps the blood vessels relax and expand, improving circulation to even the most delicate parts of the body. For older adults, this means more warmth in the hands and feet, faster physical response, and perhaps most importantly, the return of emotional and physical closeness. Many patients report feeling more awake in their bodies, more responsive when holding hands, and more connected during intimate moments. But the benefits of Pinot Noir go beyond biology. There's something symbolic and even spiritual about how it works. It doesn't force change the way medication might. Instead, it gently restores what your body already wants to do. Open up, let energy flow, and reconnect. It's this subtle support that makes Pinot Noir so special. Just a few ounces, a few nights a week, paired with a mindful lifestyle, can make a real difference. One man in his late 60s shared that after introducing Pinot Noir into his routine, he felt something shift, not just in his body, but in his relationship. The coldness he had quietly accepted as normal began to fade. He started waking up with more energy and falling asleep feeling fulfilled, not distant. His words were simple but powerful. "I feel like myself again." That's the essence of Pinot Noir. It helps people feel themselves again, physically, emotionally, relationally. It brings back what time and stress may have dulled. A sense of softness, a readiness to connect, and the joy of simple closeness. It opens more than blood vessels. It opens the heart. For anyone over 60 who thinks warmth and connection are behind them, Pinot Noir may be the gentle reminder that those feelings are still within reach, just waiting to flow again. Number 3, Cabernet Sauvignon. Protects the heart, awakens the senses. Cabernet Sauvignon is more than just a bold red wine. It's a natural tool for supporting heart health, improving circulation, and reawakening physical and emotional sensitivity, especially for adults over 60. While most people think of Cabernet as a wine to enjoy with a fine meal, very few realize that it contains a powerful class of antioxidants called proanthocyanidins. These compounds help protect and strengthen the inner lining of your blood vessels, keeping them flexible, elastic, and capable of delivering blood efficiently to every part of the body, including those vital for touch, intimacy, and emotional closeness. After 60, blood vessels tend to harden and narrow. As this happens, circulation slows, and the body receives less oxygen and fewer nutrients. You may begin to feel tired, numb, cold, or emotionally distant without knowing why. But the issue isn't just aging, it's restricted blood flow. Cabernet Sauvignon helps counteract this by supporting the cardiovascular system in a gentle, natural way. This wine isn't about getting tipsy or escaping reality. It's about restoring connection within your body and with your partner. Just a few ounces, a few nights a week, especially in the evening with a light meal, can help relax the body, stimulate blood flow, and set the stage for real connection. That's why many people who include it in their weekly routine report feeling warmer, more sensitive, and more emotionally open. They describe it as coming back to life, not in some dramatic way, but through small, meaningful shifts that restore presence and intimacy. One couple in their 70s, married for over 4 decades, shared that Cabernet helped them bridge a quiet distance that had formed over the years. He said, "It wasn't that we stopped loving each other, we just stopped feeling things." After including this wine in their lifestyle, they noticed small moments returning, longer hugs, lingering glances, the desire to be close, not out of obligation, but out of renewed energy and comfort. That's the power of Cabernet Sauvignon. It defends the heart, both physically and emotionally. It doesn't push, it supports. It doesn't replace connection. It creates the space where connection can return. For anyone who's felt their body or relationship slow down with age, this wine offers a gentle nudge toward vitality and touch. Not because it changes who you are, but because it helps you feel more of what's already inside you, waiting to be awakened. Number 4, Sangiovese, returning warmth to the once cold. Sangiovese is often overlooked, yet it holds a quiet power that can restore warmth, touch sensitivity, and emotional presence, especially for those who feel like aging has slowly numbed them from the inside out. As we move into our 60s and beyond, many people report not a loss of desire, but a loss of sensation. Things feel distant, physically and emotionally. Warmth fades from the fingertips, reactions slow, and even a partner's embrace may feel muted. But Sangiovese offers a way back, not through force, but through gentle, natural support of blood flow and sensory function. What makes Sangiovese special is its high content of flavonoids and quercetin, two plant compounds known for their ability to reduce inflammation and enhance circulation, especially to the skin, extremities, and pelvic region. This isn't just about increasing function. It's about bringing feeling back to the body, allowing someone to truly experience touch, closeness, and comfort again. One woman in her late 60s, recently in a new relationship after years of widowhood, said it best: "I didn't know how much I had shut down until I started to feel again." After incorporating Sangiovese into her week, just a few ounces during quiet moments, she noticed something remarkable. Her hands weren't cold anymore. She began to feel tingles when her partner held her. She laughed more, lingered longer in conversation, and felt safe in her own body again. That's the real magic of Sangiovese. It's not just wine. It's a ritual of re-entry into warmth, emotion, and intimacy. And it works best when shared. An afternoon glass on the porch, a slow dinner with soft music, a conversation that doesn't rush to solve anything. These moments, supported by Sangiovese, reawaken connection that age and routine may have dulled. Unlike medication or drastic interventions, Sangiovese doesn't overwhelm the system. It nudges the body, gently reminding it how to circulate, feel, and respond again. And for many, that's all it takes. When warmth returns to the hands and heart, people begin to smile, to reach out, to feel more alive, not because they're younger, but because they're fully present again. So if you felt distant from your own body or your partner's touch, know this: it might not be gone forever. It might just be waiting for the right moment, the right presence, and maybe the right glass of Sangiovese. Number 5. Dry Rosé gently awakens the sleeping femininity. Dry rosé is often dismissed as a casual summer drink, but when made from the right grapes, like Grenache or Mourvedre, it becomes a powerful ally for women over 60, especially those navigating the quiet changes of postmenopause. This isn't about sweetness or celebration. This is about restoring connection to the body, to sensation, softness, and self-love after years of hormonal shifts and physical distance. As women age, they often experience subtle but life-altering changes in microcirculation. Blood flow to delicate tissues begins to decline. Sensitivity decreases. Dryness and discomfort quietly replace what once felt effortless. It's not a lack of desire, it's the absence of ease, and with it comes a silent grief. Many women pull away from intimacy, not because they don't care, but because their bodies no longer respond the way they used to. This is where dry rosé shows its hidden strength. Rich in polyphenols and gentle vasodilators, it supports microcirculation, the tiny capillaries that bring blood flow to skin, tissues, and intimate areas. Unlike stronger wines, dry rosé is light in alcohol, making it ideal for regular, mindful use. When paired with food and enjoyed in calm, relaxed settings, it helps the body open up, not in a dramatic or overwhelming way, but through a soft return of warmth, moisture, and sensitivity. Ellen, a 66-year-old woman who had been married for over 40 years, shared something deeply personal. "I love my husband more than ever, but I felt like a stranger in my own body." After introducing dry rosé into her life, not as a cure, but as a ritual, she noticed a subtle transformation. "It wasn't about being young again," she said. "It was about remembering that I could still feel good, still enjoy, still be close." That's the gift of dry rosé. It doesn't just improve blood flow, it restores emotional confidence. It reminds women that aging doesn't mean invisibility, and that softness, pleasure, and connection are still within reach. And it empowers them to approach intimacy not with fear or pressure, but with curiosity and comfort. For any woman who feels like time has taken something away, dry rosé offers a gentle whisper. You're still here, you're still beautiful, and your body still knows how to feel. It's not magic, it's circulation, presence, and the right kind of support, one glass at a time. Number 6. Turn a glass of wine into a bonding ritual. A glass of wine, when chosen and shared with intention, can become far more than a drink. For couples over 60, it can be a ritual of reconnection, a quiet space to slow down, feel present, and rediscover each other without pressure. In a world that often rushes us through everything, even love, this small act of pausing with a glass of wine can revive emotional intimacy in the most natural way possible. This isn't about alcohol, and it's not about indulgence. It's about presence. A glass of Pinot Noir on a Wednesday evening isn't just a beverage, it's an invitation to sit, to breathe, to talk, or to simply sit in silence, side by side. These moments, shared without distraction, become bridges between two people who may have grown quietly distant over the years. The beauty of this ritual lies in its simplicity. There's no need for grand gestures or expensive solutions. Just pour the wine, light a candle, turn off the noise, and be there. Whether it's Cabernet with dinner, Sangiovese in the late afternoon, or dry Rosé during a slow Sunday lunch, the wine becomes a signal to slow down and tune in to your body, your emotions, and your partner. Many couples over time begin to live like roommates, sharing space, sharing responsibilities, but no longer sharing themselves. That closeness that once came naturally begins to feel awkward or lost. But when wine is reintroduced not as a habit, but as a heartfelt ritual, the shift is often profound. A glance lasts longer. A hand finds its way across the table. Conversations go deeper. The wine creates a space where emotions can soften and where connection can quietly return. The act of sharing wine becomes a rhythm. It grounds you in the present moment. It says, this matters. We matter. In this ritual, there's no need to fix, solve, or explain. There is only the invitation to show up. As one man said, we didn't just drink together. We started seeing each other again. In the end, it's not the wine that changes everything. It's what it represents. Time, attention, warmth, and shared presence. It's a pause from routine, a break from isolation, a moment that says, I'm here with you, still. And sometimes that's all two people need to feel close again. One glass, one evening, one heartbeat at a time. You are not too old to love, to feel, or to come alive again. Intimacy, warmth, and connection are not things reserved for the young. They are lifelong needs, and they remain within you, no matter your age. Don't wait for illness, distance, or regret to remind you of what matters most. Start now, with a glass of wine shared in peace, with a smile exchanged across the table, with a conversation that doesn't rush to end. These small moments are not small at all. They are the very fabric of closeness. Because the truth is, closeness doesn't fade with time. It simply waits to be invited back. So tonight, pour that glass. Sit a little closer. Speak a little softer. And let the flow of wine become the flow of connection into your heart, your body, and your relationship.